up. Wait, is that? Oh no. That's good enough. It's good enough. It's not too bad. Let's put some of this on top though. I don't know. Where did I put it? Oh no. I can fix that. I think. Candy. I'm not eating that crap anymore. Honestly, my bag is not too bad. We will put the gum in here. Put this in here. What? Hey Joshua. Cleaning out my bag is, well, the reason you guys are so close is because my bed is that much of a mess. Like at night, I'm the type that I can't stretch my legs out all the way on the bed because there's stuff at the end of the bed. Oh, Paul, I just needed that today. Yeah. No. Cheap coffee, like Starbucks, not just Starbucks, but like well, coffee in itself is a diuretic. But then when you get like over in the US, we have all these popular coffee chains that put all this syrup and sugar in it. So you get the sugar shits. It is what it is, but don't drink that. Try, Paul, you got to try the bulletproof coffee that I told you about. Get like a decent blend, and then you guys already have better ingredients in England. You don't have the shit the US has. So, grass-fed butter. Okay, you need grass-fed butter. And you add that to it, like froth it in like a cup, and then pour it on top of the coffee. I know it sounds weird, and the first time you have it, it's going to taste weird. But the energy, and it stabilizes your sugar because it's like good fats mixed with caffeine. So it's brain food. You'll be like chatty Cathy. I'm telling you. But it'll keep you full because you're putting, the good fats in with it. But that's why I say get like a good butter, not like some shithole, butter, or you might be shitting out your hole. It is what. Wow, I'm kind of different. So I spilled Chick-fil-A sauce on my Victoria's Secrets bag. No, I'm not a lesbian. What? I'm not a lesbian. It did, Matthew. Thank you very much. It did. Um, it got busier, but why do people ask? I'm not a lesbian and I'm not a dude. I have big boobies, even though I know men can do that too now, but um, no, no, I'm not a lesbian. If you are, my dad's a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I mean, that's what he claims. Okay, anyway, but it's the truth. It is what it is, you know? Um, Paul, did you see the bag I got yet? I look like Jada Pinkett. Okay. New Zealand. Hey, Jeezy. Welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Please subscribe, you guys, because I'm trying to hit 8,000 tonight. That'd be really cool. We're super close to 8,000. Kiwi. Hey, Bradley. Kiwi. Why am I Kiwi? Oh, you haven't seen. Okay. That I do get that, Matthew, because if I had dark hair, like black hair, the high cheekbones, the sun, yeah. Thank you. Is it Haran? Haran? Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you very much for that. You get triple points for that comment. I need that sometimes, you guys. Sometimes I need validation. I'm only human, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a little bit of a nerd and a jokester, but you're right. I'm not the mainstream. I'm like so off the mainstream that like anybody that's on my channel, we're all kind of like, you know where I'm going with this. We're all a little bit different. I'm originally from Florida, but currently live in California. We're a military family, and thank you to Anthony from Ohio for sending me a letter. That is so nice. I really like getting mail from you guys. That is like the ultimate goal is hi Alejandro in Alaska. Yay. I feel better. Palestine, hello. How are you? Welcome. So I spilled Chick-fil-A sauce on my brand new bag. What the fuck? So, okay, I went to a new Chick-fil-A today that I hadn't been to. So listen to this. It's on a busy corner, right? Super busy like roadway by the interstate. Of course they have. So they have a In-N-Out burger place and a Chick-fil-A in the same flipping parking lot. What does that tell you? Drive-through lines? You guys, I about had a fucking conniption fit. I about shit myself in that parking lot. Thank you. Thank you. I need people. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I need positive people. I'm not a Kiwi. Hey, that's not nice, Bradley. Thank you, Tracy. I have, and I don't like, actually, when I was super excited to try it because it's all the hype, you know? And they put one in Colorado Springs when we were about to move. And it was like literally a 2.5 hour wait in the drive-through line. And so I'm like, oh, it's got to be something spectacular, you know? So when we got into Arizona, there was one when we drove from Colorado. Well, Indiana. We made a stop in Colorado and then from Colorado to here. So we stopped in Arizona at one and I had it and I'm like, ew. Ew. Burger King is still way better. If you love In-N-Out, yeah, you haven't had Burger King because In-N-Out is crap. That is not true, Matthew. That is not true. Listen, KFC is amazing. Listen to the wait, hold on, my eyelash is falling off. So okay, this is a whole it was on a live. You can go back and watch, or not a live, but it was on a video of a haul I did. It was a Dollar Tree video back in Indiana. Me and Allie, was it me and Allie or me and Candace? Well, one of us. And we were at a Chick-fil-A and I went to eat one of the pieces of chicken in the van and it bounced. It fell on my floorboard in the van and bounced as high as a fucking basketball. That is not chicken. That is not chicken. And I'm not, no, I like their ice cream. I just got one of their ice dream desserts. You can get like the ice cream in a cup or a cone, but I have them put chocolate sauce on top. That's what I had. But anyway, yeah, their food sucks. But I'm not lying. Like I didn't mean to show it because I was sitting there eating because I'm always eating. And it bounced. That fucking thing. How are you supposed to digest that? That ain't gonna digest, just saying. Ohio. Hi, Brian. Nice to meet you. Yuck. I like KFC. They have the good fries too, the real fat steak fries. Ugh. KFC, no, listen, KFC, take my word for it, the chicken is better than Chick-fil-A. I used to like Chick-fil-A chicken. So when I worked at Spirit Halloween and Spencer's Gifts, like the area managers, because it's all the same company, would bring us like Chick-fil-A because I worked in the mall and we had a Chick-fil-A. That was good, right? But what was it, a year ago? It'd have been over a year ago. I had Chick-fil-A nuggets and they did say they changed their chicken. And I'm sorry if it bounces like that. What is in that? You do you, but KFC is good. I love KFC. And do you guys remember Boston Market? So my mom used to get that on the way home from work because she worked like long hours and my dad was a cop. So Boston Market was a fun thing. So I never liked meatloaf. She got meatloaf, of course. And when I think meatloaf, I think, I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. You know, that's meatloaf. I don't eat meatloaf. You see what I'm saying? Like that, what the fuck is that? But yeah, they had this chocolate like ring cake. Like it looked like a bundt cake. And my mom would get like the family deal that came with that chocolate cake. That's all I ate for like 3 days. So I still eat that way. It's not healthy. Oh, no. Bradley, take that back. Take that back. You don't mean that. Now I can never stop it. You don't mean that. Listen, Bradley. No. No. Stop it. That's not true. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. No. But why would you ever say that to me? That's not true. I can't unsee that. No, that stop it. Stop it. You guys, why do I get you guys going? Oh no. You guys gross. No. Now I want to throw up. I can't unsee that now. Well, I'm a nurse, or I was a nurse, so I know what burning flesh smells like, but not like cremated is a whole nother topic. Like, open heart surgery is the smelliest. I don't want to talk about this subject because now I'm going to be an anorexic because my whole diet consists of fucking Burger King. Stop it. UK Marines. Thank you for your service. We work a lot with you guys. My husband is in the Army, and he was a route clearance, and he worked a lot with you guys over there. That and the Canadian Army, or the Canadian Air Force, I mean. Oh, stop it. Right. Well, no mayonnaise. There we go, Brian. We don't eat mayonnaise on this channel. Mayonnaise, if you eat mayonnaise, you're going to hell. There's a whole thing about it. I don't know if you read what I read. No, I'm just kidding. You guys, I'm not being offensive. I'm just being funny. I hope you're not. Like, I hope you kind of are offended by me because that would make me happy. Sometimes it means you're listening. That's what I tell my kids. Yes. Yes. I agree, Bradley. They know not what they do. No, he's my husband's in the Army. The American Army. My sister was in the Marines, though. I was in the Army. I was a 249 saw gunner. My oldest son is currently in the Army. He's a 11 Bravo, which is ground infantry. So yeah, and my daughter-in-law is in the Air Force. She works at the dental clinic. Yeah, so yeah, and where my husband has been stationed, We've been around like Central Command, if you know what that is. That's basically the US military working with all the other ally military. I was with Big Red 1, 1st Infantry Division, and 1st PersCom. So if I were to deploy, I would have been with 1st Infantry Division. Yep. And I got all my training over in Europe. Germany had all the really cool ranges and stuff. No one had ranges like Germany. Europe had it like Big Red 1. I don't want on both sleep. Listen. But I was actually 42 Alpha. Well, at my time it was 71 Lima, but I was a postal clerk. But I ended up being Sergeant Major's driver because my driving is so good. My dad would never approve of me saying that because he's like, you're like the worst driver. But yeah, he feels confident enough to get in the van with me while I drive. That's really cool. That's badass. Thank you to all my veterans and first responders, by the way, from any country. When you serve your country, like it means something, you know? Especially when you don't have to. You choose to do it. Paul, I'm not a legend. Big Red 1, yeah. Yeah. I was stationed in Mannheim, Germany, and we went to Kaiserslautern for all our range stuff for deployment training. So yeah, we got really fucked up drunk over there too. I ain't gonna lie, like that was some fun. That was fun shit. Going out with your military family is like you're gonna get fucked up, like pretty bad. There's a thing called indoctrination. It's real. Canada. Yeah, that's really cool. So my husband he's an engineer by trade. So he's an engineer in the Army too, but now he's with recruiting. He's in charge of Bakersfield, California, all the way up to the Bay Area. So he's got all that. Recruiting is hard because if you fall behind in numbers, it is what it is. It's a different life, but yeah, it's every 2 years we've moved. So this may be our last stop. He's going to try to get Southcom, if you've heard of that, in Miami, because he's worked with Central Command and all that. So Southcom would be a lot of working hours, but stuff he loves to do. He was a planner and did a lot of that kind of stuff. And as an engineer, though, when we were at Fort Stewart, he did route clearance. That was his big thing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm from Florida, but Tampa, like 8 hours, you know? Um, but we'll be closer to Key West. I love me some Key West. I really do. Key West is a lot of fun, and the smell of cigars. I love the smell of like pipe tobacco and stuff. I think it smells so good. Um, but Miami is so multicultural. I appreciate it because you get all the different languages. You get Cuban, Hispanic, damn near every background lives in Miami. You get Asian, I just hope we live in a good area because there's super good areas and there's like no in between and super bad. Tobacco smells so good to me. Like the vanilla, like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why they add it to colognes and perfumes for a reason. It smells good. Is it really lower? Is it really the crime's lower in Seattle than it is in Miami? Are you sure about that? Because there's parts of Miami that are real bad. I'm sure you already know that, but I've never been to New York. I want to go. I've always wanted to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Is it really that bad? Texas is the dream spot. You're right. So I know politics. Florida does have a pretty great governor, but like where my politics stands is like, I don't really trust any of them. None of them care about us. So I go with like the person that I thought I knew. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything because that can go south real quick. It's just they get bought out, you know? They get bought out by corporations. And then that person that you voted for is totally different. In all countries, the leaders are the same. It's a power thing. It's power, greed. They do not care about those below them. Don't think for a second that they have your best interest at heart, because you're wrong. I'm sorry to break it to you. You are wrong. They lie. They got to the top somehow. You know? There's things about I'm so mad. I try not to I don't want to get mad on here. I want to have a good time, and we're going to start the new romance book, but I was going to wash my bag off, but I guess I don't have time for all that now. I'm going to do my I want to do a quick Amazon haul because it's Amazon Prime days right now. So I kind of wanted to get that done so people could get the deals. Okay, let me get my other phone. And I'm sorry, that one reading video last night went up really late because it just sometimes, like the bigger videos, like, you know, the longer ones take forever. And if they don't, they'll be sitting there looking like they're downloading for 2 hours. And then after it's done, it'll say save to device. You look at it, it's not saved. You're like, motherfucker. Yeah. Nope. The only politics we have is Beavis and Butthead on here. That's what I like to say. Beavis and Butthead for president. They do better than some of these fuckers. I'm running for president. I'm running for president. I just come to think of it, I might have a chance. I mean, Lissa shops. Okay, let's do. Why? That is so creepy looking. AI can be flippin' weird. I'll give it a picture of me to make a thumbnail, and it'll add like an extra finger. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, dude, you gotta check that shit. Yep. You're right, Paul. It's no better anywhere else, you know? And I kind of only understand that because I see it from a different angle than most people. If you've served in your country's military, you know what I'm talking about. You're very aware of the pros and cons of everywhere you go. That'd be funny. Pardon you, Davino. I would give a lot of pardons because some people are incarcerated for political reasons or beliefs. That's what it boils down to anyway. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the Amazon haul first, I think. Because the wonderful things yeah, things he does, right? Let Tiger King go. You guys, I don't know. It's very easy to say the wrong thing on YouTube and get kicked off for your beliefs because it is what it is. All these social media things are owned by corporations with an agenda, just like the rest of it. So I have to be super careful what I say. Okay, here we go. We'll do a combined Walmart Amazon haul because they're both having their days. Just one of them days. Okay. Hi guys, we are here for a Walmart and Amazon haul because both right now are having some really cool deals. And I'm trying to combine videos and get through them quickly so the editing process is a little bit lighter. Okay, but anyway. Okay, first off, these are on sale, I believe. I love these style of shorts. I don't know why, but I do. They're super cute and comfortable. So they're high-waisted, but like tight here, looser at the bottom of, you can tell. But they're like what are they called? Like sailor denim because they have like the pockets here. I don't know, but they're super cute. And this is by Free Assembly. I got a size 4 because these do run smaller. Patch pocket slim. I don't know what that says because I don't have my glasses on and I'm not going to try to read it. I'll tag everything that I can. But you know as well as I do why they don't put price tags on here anymore. So they can finagle the price to whatever they want it to be. So LA prices are higher than they are here in Fresno. I love these. I love the wash. I feel like the wash is fantastic. Very 90s. Is that pink? That looks pink, doesn't it? It's coming off as, does that look white or pink, the stripes? I might be going colorblind. Not men. They're for women. Men can wear them if they want. And then I got this. This is a pajama shirt, but these are so soft. I will wear this as a regular shirt because it's got a cherub angel on it. And it says, "You are my little angel." And we all know you guys are not. Let's be honest with each other. So when I wear this, it's not you guys I'm talking about. Anyway, but it's super soft. And they have the matching shorts with like clouds on them, but I didn't want that because I'm not going to wear this as a pajama. I'm going to wear it as a regular t-shirt. Got that. Okay, so I get all the expensive body butters and blah, 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 blah on sale, but I still get them. So this is the one by Equate. That's Walmart's brand. And this is the coconut hibiscus nourishing whipped body butter with shea and cocoa butters. So I read the reviews and it said, oh my fucking God, that smells like dessert. But there's your, that's pretty significant. You know how they do that with like ice cream? At Dairy Queen, didn't they used to do that? I don't know. That smells good though. But I like the smell of shea butter a lot. But I'll test this out. I'll let you guys know how it is. But I want to say it's like $7. I'll tag it. Because I don't want to give you a price. It's kind of like, it's sad. But the world is like Temu and AliExpress now. The prices fluctuate. What the fuck? That's so fucked up. But anyway, they do what they do in retail. Okay, so the kinda. So I just did a collab with a very cool company that does like, they're out of Texas, out of Frisco, to be exact, and they're called The Clone. They do the clone dupe perfumes of the luxury ones. So there's Baccarat Rouge, there's Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, all those, and they're spot on. So these are body mist that I can use to refresh during the day and bring with me. Hair and body mist. So this is this is Byredo Gypsy Water. I don't even know what Gypsy Water smells like, but I know it's one of the expensive ones. That is different. I kind of like it. So it says, I'm woody and wild, a mystical forest scent with notes of fresh pine, lemon, sandalwood, amber, and creamy vanilla. That smells really good, y'all. Very strong in the lemon. But like it says, it's supposed to be like the perfume. So it's going to be a more perfumey smell. That's really good. That would be, and look how clear it is. It's, what's in this? A lot. Alcohol is the number one. Belcam Beauty. Okay, and here's the Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm warm and sweet. So this one has notes of jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, ambergris, amberwood, and fir resin. Yes. So I didn't think, by looking at the notes, because I'm a gourmand girly, I like smelling like candy or a dessert. This is good though. This is super good because I would wear this one in like the fall and winter for like office parties, like holiday parties. It's got that like spicy sweetness to it that I like. Yeah. And they're really super strong, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. But yeah, these are like $9. But just to have a refresh, even if you have like the luxury one, you're not going to want to bring the $400 bottle with you, right? So you just refresh with something like that. Just saying, make it easier on yourself. And then okay, so the company Forever 21, which I had a whole ordeal video on Forever 21 back in Indiana because they were going out of business. What they were really doing is filing bankruptcy so they can collaborate with Walmart. So I love me some track pants. You guys remember the ones that buttoned up, right? Like was it like Adidas or Fubu, one of those brands that had the button down ones? I almost had people pants me a few times in those. So, but these are just super lightweight, but they're pink, and you know I like pink, and they have like that ribbon down the side. I like it. So these are the Forever 21 brand. I got size medium because I don't want them super tight. You know, they're not supposed to be. But these are like I could wear this on a hot summer day. There's like not a lot to them. No, these aren't from Clone. These are Clone does the actual perfume. This is just like a body mist company that is at Walmart now. So what I do is take the Clone ones and wear that in the morning, and then these take it with me to just quick refresh. So yeah, that's Baccarat Rouge. So I think both of these could be unisex because if you listen to the notes, like cedarwood, sandalwood, all that can very easily go feminine or masculine. Cedarwood, amberwood, and fir resin. This is the Baccarat Rouge, and yes, I would honestly say that's a unisex fragrance. But yeah, these are just body mist. This one is really unique. I really like it. Byredo by Gypsy Water, or Byredo Gypsy Water. And this one is just more of like a fresh, woody scent, which is nice for like spring and summer. I like it. So yeah, you guys check these out, and they're full of alcohol. So right off the bat, you're gonna get a really strong alcohol smell, but that's like that with any body mist, I feel like, that last. But yeah, any of those, I feel like 90% of so-called women's perfumes could go both ways because they're using like the sandalwood or the patchouli to make it last, to like ground the fragrance. And those are super masculine all on their own. So if you took one of these and added maybe some extra like sandalwood or teak wood, it'd be even better, you know? But yeah, no one's gonna be like, you smell like a woman. No, those don't smell. They're like right down the middle when it comes to scent profiles. And I'll tell you if something smells super feminine. I feel like most of them don't. So boys, like kids shirts are all like on really good deal right now. I want to say they're like $2 off. So I got this Disney's Pixar Cars one. It's got Lightning McQueen, Cruz Ramirez, and Jackson Storm. I've never seen one that had those three on it. And I like the design of it. I think it's really neat. So yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, so for Amazon, is that it for? Yeah, I'll have things coming from Walmart because they come at different speeds. Okay, so Amazon, well, Walmart actually sells a lot of the same things now that Amazon does because it's all like the same supplier. Like Medicube, I'm sure you've heard that brand before because it's very popular. It's the Korean skincare, but this is crazy because when I edit my videos, I can take certain filters off when my skin's clear. The one that's going up tonight, the reading video that's going up that I'm going to post tonight, my skin, I didn't have to put any filter on it. No smoothing filter, nothing. Because I've been taking better care of my skin. And it's insane, like the difference it makes, even behind camera. It is very apparent. If you compare this one that you see tonight to the one even before that, like my skin is really, really clearing up. But so this is the Medicube hydrochloric acid body peel shot. So I have skin issues like irritations and stuff. And this is rice extract, gentle exfoliating body care. A gentle body peel shot that cares for bumpy and uneven skin texture. Body clarifying care formulated with hypochlorous acid to care for dead skin cells and excess sebum that may contribute to visible skin concern. Radiant Skin as the rice extract to enhance radiance and clarity of dull skin tone. And this is affordable. So right now it's Amazon Prime Week or whatever. I want to say this was like $13, and I do have a lot of skin issues. Like I have allergies, so that in turn, that's a big bottle. But I will let you guys know how this is because I feel like my husband's gonna want to use this too. But Medicube is what I've been using. I don't know. It's that fish PDRN, the fish sperm or whatever. I'm serious. That's what it is. Sounds so gross, but part of the Korean culture is to take care of their body. So their skincare is just something they grow up doing. Oh, you guys don't care about this. Fucking Clover. Clover doesn't deserve nothing. She bit me this week, you guys. It's scratch pads. And it has like the little catnip in it. I don't like my cat right now. We're not doing good together. Okay, this is the Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. But then again, a lot of it's what you eat and what you put in your body. And if you're like, I'm allergic to something, I was eating this candy all the time and I'm still recovering from it. Because what happened, I ended up itching myself so much that, you know, I was breaking open skin because of that. And now it's healing from all that madness. So I can't eat that candy again. But this is the collagen jelly cream. Looks like that. The fuck is this? Is that fish sperm? I don't know. Look at the texture. Isn't that crazy looking? Smells good. I don't know what the hell it is, but I'll let you guys know. You'll see. I'll tell you what I'm using, but just wait till you see the video tonight. I took like almost all, the only filter I didn't take off is the lighting one, because when you have natural lighting plus a ring light, you have to use a lighting, like, so you'll see it come in and out like shadow. See how it's doing that right now? You see that in the video because it's trying to, oh wait, it came with this. Where was this at? Hold on. Was this on the top? Oh, I guess it just came in the package. It doesn't go on it. It's like a little scoop. Fucking Clover. My cat, she's really good at pissing me off, and she bit the shit out of my hand the other day, and she knew I was recording because she looked right at the camera, and she like nudged me like she wanted me to hold her. I went to pick her up, and she turned around and bit me. That cat sucks. But anyway, that is my haul. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to show you random hauls as soon as I get it, because yeah, this Medicube brand, when it goes on sale, grab it. Like, I'm serious. That brand is, I have nothing. I know the reviews are all like, they have so many reviews, so many influencers talking about it. But that one is for a reason. Like, I get influenced easy by influencers too, but I'll tell you which one is worth it and which one's not. But Medicube, that every product I've used has been phenomenal, and it's affordable. So that and the Korean skincare stuff that I used from Dollar Tree, you know, I'm trying to save you guys some coin. I'm not trying to get you to buy something. It's not going to benefit me, you know. I'm not sponsored. Medicube, hello. But anyway, thank you guys for being here for that haul. I appreciate you guys so much. If you could subscribe, we're almost at 8,000. Thumbs up this video and also hype it. The hype button's to the right. It'll look like kind of like a shooting star. Hit that hype button. That really helps my video get out to more people, and I'd appreciate that. And join us Fridays, 7 p.m. Pacific for trivia and pick your poison. And also hit that bell notification so it lets you know when I go on live. I do all my hauls on a live. I go pick up orders on a live, all the things. And also at the end of the day, check out the live to see what I've hauled. And also check out my live reading that I do. So thank you guys again for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, there's that. Something ain't right. No, I won't. I'm gonna kill it. I'm not gonna kill my cat, but it's weird because why would she do that? She looked back and bit hard, like she was mad. She's so undeserving. Okay, so I'm going to do one more quick haul, and then we're going to get to reading. Hi, guys. Welcome back. So I have a quick Ulta haul because these items, well, two of them, I got 20% off because it's like, if you look, if you're a member, you'll get like a coupon or like a barcode to use in store, or you can go online and get 20% off, because whenever Amazon Prime does their thing, all the other stores do too. So I got these 20% off. Try to get them on sale, and both of these worked. Usually, I feel like usually brand name like perfumes don't work with discount codes, but these it. So I want to tell you about this one. I know it sounds weird, but it is the Bon Bon Cola Fizz by Victor Rolf. Victor and Rolf. When I tell you, okay, Cola Fizz. So it kind of smells like those Swedish candies that I'm actually allergic to, because they have like this fizzy thing about them. So this to me almost smells like a sweet floral cherry Coke. Like if you added some hibiscus flowers to it, that could be actually kind of good. I'm gonna have to try that. That's what it smells like. So it's very unique. You're gonna smell different from, you're gonna be able to pick yourself out in a crowd. And that's what I try to do. This one's, I don't have the room for I don't have enough room for the bigger one anyway. So I just got this one, and this is all I need. But they had the caramel crunch, which smells just like caramel popcorn in the best way though. Like, but if someone passes you, they're gonna be like, it is what it is, but it smells amazing. It's like very photorealistic. You can see it. And that's what's weird about the soda one. It's really crazy. Let me look up the notes real quick. I wasn't going to because I'm trying to get through this really quickly. It is Victor Rolf. Bon Bon Cola Fizz. Here we go. So for the big one, it's $100. There ain't no way. This was like 30. It was $30 with 20% off. So I saved $6. $6 is $6. Okay. I'll read you the thing about it. I thought it was going to smell disgusting because one of the other influencers, she's like, it actually smells good. And I swear they're always trying to sell something to me. So that's what the big one looks like in store. And it is that good though. It says Bon Bon Cola Fizz perfume is a sparkling, joyful, and energetic scent. The iconic blue bottle is inspired by a fizzy, refreshing cola drink in the summertime. This refreshing gourmand citrus perfume delights like the perfect soda on a warm day. Absolutely. So, a vibrant, sparkling scent with fresh cola, zesty lemon, and soft white musk. Layer with caramel crunch for the ultimate sweet treat. Oh my God, I should have done that in the store. So it's a fresh citrus and fruit. So it's cola, lemon, and white musk. Yeah, you guys, it is. This is like, if you were on the live this morning when I was there, I fell in love with this stuff. It is, oh my God. It's like a floral. It doesn't smell like straight up just soda. It's the musk mixed with it. It is so good though. This one's feminine. I would not, but the caramel crunch, a man can absolutely wear. But this one is definitely going to be this one is super feminine, but that's why I like it, because mixed with cola, it's different, So I got that one. And then, so they had the Vanilla Salt by Ellis Brooklyn. So I wanted a vanilla because I have a lot of vanilla. But I wanted one that wasn't gourmand, but smelled like vanilla and sand. Like, not like aquatic, because it doesn't smell aquatic, but I mean, like, it's very hard to explain what this smells like. But I love Ellis Brooklyn. But the big bottle of these is $115. But I kind of like that frosted bottle. It's nice. Um, let me look it up real quick. Vanilla salt. And it is rated very high because you can like layer it with any coconut, any fruit, floral, anything. And it'll just give it that. There's nothing gourmand about this, which I'm surprised I like it. Um, it's I don't know, perfumey vanilla. So it says addictive, ethereal, modern vanilla meets the sea. Vanilla salt is a captivating fragrance that plays sweet with salty. I don't think it's sweet at all. Balanced with watery facets and luminous musk, vanilla salt is a stunning, sparkling take on gourmand fragrances. I disagree with that. This is not gourmand. From a gourmand girly, this is not gourmand. So I'm not going to say it is because people will go looking for it. This is not that. This is um this is not something you would eat. It's not coconut at all either, which is crazy because when you think of vanilla salt, you're like, they're going to throw some coconut in there, some tropical solar vibe. But it says it's actually aquatic. Maybe. I can see it a little bit. Okay. But it's not gourmand. Top mineral accord, sea salt accord, desert water, not dessert water. Middle is jasmine petals, ylang ylang. I hate saying that, and whipped cream. So the dry down is vanilla Madagascar Absolute. That's what I like about it. It's got that boozy, a little bit boozy. Benzoin, luminous musk, and blonde woods. A man can absolutely wear this one. Absolutely can wear this one all on its own. You don't have to add anything to it. To me, it smells fucking phenomenal. Because like I said, so many are actually gourmand to me, and I have so many of those. That's not what I was looking for. So I finally found one that this would be a really good one on men. But like I always say, start with these, and if you use it all up, then you go and get the big one. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to. You can't possibly get to all your... I'd have to live 10 lifetimes, so I'm going to have to figure that shit out. And then they had... So this was kind of exciting because I'm actually going to layer it with this. Ulta Beauty has their own brand, and it was only $6, and it is a hair and body mist, but it has sea glass and rose water. It is so pretty. So if you know what sea glass is, I feel like if you live in Australia along the beach, or it's that real sharp shit that it's part of a shell, but if you step on it, it'll fucking cut you up. It could be used as a fucking weapon. It is that sharp, but it is beautiful. And this scent, I'm telling you, if you get anything out of all 3 of these, this is fucking magical. I'm surprised no one's done anything on this. Wow. Because they'll go out there because they can't make a lot of commission on a $6 bottle of body spray. I'm telling you right now, because my channel is about saving money, this is strong enough and it's going to last just because of those notes in it. It's so pretty too. So I can't explain the scent though. It's like a fresh aquatic floral. It's all over the place, but that's what makes it stunning. It is absolutely stunning. I do not know. No, I don't think a man can carry this one off because it's You could try, but I don't. There, it's so pretty. It's called Daydream Skies. And I thought, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a marshmallow one because whenever they say skies or whatever, it's gonna have like marshmallow. No, this they did Ulta. You did an amazing job on this for $6 flipping. That's outstanding. So they had like 8 of them. Definitely go back and watch my Ulta live, because we smelled a lot. A lot. And I'll tell you that the not Haley Bieber, what's her name? That hangs out with Haley Bieber. You know who I'm talking about. She's a model. Come on. Tell me your name. Olarium, or I forget the name of the Oldarium, something like that. So they have that body mist that I sprayed. The perfume's $100, but you have to shake it because it's got like essential oils and different things for your skin, which it's really good for your skin. But I absolutely could not smell shit out of it. Like, I'm like, they call it a skin scent, yes, but I expect it to, if I pay that kind of money for it, damn, I want to be able to smell it. And like, I sprayed it on this wrist. There ain't no way. That was really never on there. I sprayed it all over my jacket like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, I can't smell that. So yeah, just, you guys, I try to tell you because a lot of people don't have Ultas around, and you're blind buying things, and you should know by my nose by now, because I like me some marshmallows, some cotton candies, some lollipops, some bubble gum, some vanilla cupcakes, anything in the bakery section. I would love to smell like. Just don't. I don't want to smell like a beef stick or tuna fish or something. Ew. Um, but I'm trying to get out in the world of pretty fragrances, not yet just yummy. I want to smell beautiful, and it's a whole nother ball game in how you feel when you wear that fragrance. It's different. Um, and I like feeling different ways, different, like this. I'm wearing like the very tropical vibe tank top. So I wanted, like, I put on vanilla this morning, vanilla vibes, the Saltaire that I got, and it's the vibe. But I don't always want that tropical scent. So I try to dress like I smell. If that makes any sense. It's a whole thing with me. But yeah, Ulta right now, if you're give them your email, you'll get that 20% off coupon. Grab yourself some of these. Grab this one. This one I didn't get any percentage off, but it's $6. So check these out though. This is a safe blind buy. If you want a pretty aquatic, fresh, floral, this is perfect. It is beautiful. It is way better than anything else I smelled in Ulta today. That was like, listen, honey, I sprayed the $100 perfumes and didn't like them as much. So you can spend that, go ahead. But I'm just saying you can get the same effect with other things that are less expensive. And I don't want people to think I made a money, because then they're going to only like you for that. Don't become a label. Be your own label. Set yourself apart from all that. I mean, if I had $1 million, would I buy the expensive stuff? I don't know, because I've never been. Like, I would like to say no, but who am I to judge someone else that has the money and buys it? I shouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, you don't have to feel bad if you can't afford it, because there are so many alternatives, and go with it. You can feel and smell just as expensive for $6 as you can $150, $200, $300. You do you, but I'm just here to give advice. If you want it, you can take it. And if you don't like it, then I need to be better. I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to say it. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. Please subscribe if you are not. Thumbs up. Hype this. It also, the hype button looks like a shooting star type thing. Hit that hype button, please, please, please. And it really helps my video be seen by more people. At this point, I'm really trying to get to 10,000. It's a slower process than I thought. Because sometimes the algorithm's really good and then it'll taper off. It's just kind of what algorithm does. It makes its way back around eventually. But thank you guys for supporting my channel and being here and watching my videos. I hope you love it. I hope you feel like you're a part of something big, because we are. My community, my tribe here is something really big, and you're not going to find it. It's like we're friends sitting at the bar at the end of the day. We're regulars, shooting the shit, like just letting shit off our chest. That's how it is, and that's how I like it to stay. But yeah, join us Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific for trivia and pick your poison. And check my lives at the end of the day as well, because that's how you're going to see the sales and things quickly. And yeah, come to a live and chat they talk shit about me all the time and I love it. But anyway, I love you guys and I will see you soon. Bye. All right, time to read. Time to read the new book. Oh wait, I wanted to show Paul something. Paul, you're still here, right? I know you are, because I just saw you on there. Okay, but like the boxes. Come on, Amazon and Walmart. Where's Paul? Okay, so here's my bag. I love this bag. I am so in love with this. So it has like the punk rock vibe to it. It's got the studs. And this thing is really good quality. I got it for like 40 and it was like originally 90. Look at that. Look at how big that is. Did you guys see what I just did, PW? Paul, did you see who I just kicked out? Hey, Apollo. If you see him try to come back in, Justin, let me know. I still can't believe that happened. That is... Okay, I'm going to tell you guys real quick in case he tries to get back on. You know Matt Slover, moderator Matt Slover. So he was a moderator. He was my friend. He was a veteran, I think. I don't know what all is a lie anymore. But he came on here not once, but twice. And lied to not only me, but all of you. So I'm an empath, right? And he got on here yesterday as Levi, Matt's son, supposedly, right? And said his dad had a massive stroke. And you guys remember my older sister had a stroke not too long ago, and he was feeding on that. This is what mental illness is. I'm going to tell you. And I don't know if it's mental illness or just creepiness, but to get on here and lie and say it's the son that is not your son, it's you claiming to be someone else, claiming that you yourself had a stroke. And then not only that, but he called my phone and said, "Hey, it's Levi. Listen, honey, I know your voice from anyone. It's not Levi, it's Matt." He was trying to get attention from me by using what happened to my sister against me to get that same type of reaction. That is so fucked up. Not only that, but everything he said on this channel was not appropriate. And you guys know I laugh at the funniest thing. You know, I laugh. A lot of it doesn't matter to me. But the things he said did. And he would go after people that were being nice to me and say, "You better knock it off. I'll find you," blah, 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 blah. Threatening people on my channel, threatening the good ones, you know? And I'm like, I should have known that all along. I should have seen it all along. I had a gut feeling about that whole situation, and I didn't listen to myself. I just said, you know, some people just need a friend. He's just acting like that. He's acting out because he needs a friend. That's my false sense of security kicking in because I'm an empath, but I have to watch out for myself and for you guys. So I'm embarrassed. And I'm even angrier because he actually tried to come back on after I blocked his phone calls. Sir, when like if you see him come back on here, let me know. But I just blocked him. I kicked him out. I'm fucking hurt. It hurts when you try to be, you know, who you are. And I'm not going to sit here and change who I am because one asshole. But it's scary because people like that will actually try to find you, if you know what I mean. And it's not hard to find me. You can find anybody on here. I can find you guys in a heartbeat. It's not hard to do. But knowing that he's threatened like that before, what is he capable of? And that's why I'm telling you guys, because you guys need to be aware of it. If you see something weird, please tell me. Please let me know. And so Serwin, our thing is, I told him earlier, if you suspect he's in the room, keep writing tribe. That's like our code word, tribe. And like all up and down the screen, put tribe. And that's our code word for like something's going on. But do you see how he had everybody in the chat room yesterday believing, but that's the second time he's done that. The first time I actually put a post on my channel asking for a prayer chain for him. I don't. And then like one time he texted my phone. He's like, "I'm going to come to California and have lunch with you and your dad," when my dad was here. And I'm like, dude, no. Like, you guys, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because the fact that he actually showed face after all that is like having me think like, what is he capable of? I don't know. And my dad says, you got to stop saving the world. And I do. And I have a false sense of security because I think people are out there for all happiness and no one's going to try to hurt me. He's like, you're wrong. People are going to try to hurt you. He's like, the same thing you tell your daughters, you need to believe. I'm like, I know, Dad, you know, coming from a cop's daughter, like, I get what he's saying. He's concerned about me, but I I genuinely give a shit about people. And I don't know like any medium. Like either I care a lot or I don't care at all. Like that anger and aggression will come out. You don't want that. So I'm like, Dad, how am I supposed to be? Like angry all the time and never let my guard down or be cool, you know? Yeah, but the cops can't really do anything. I don't know until he actually does something. It's all like, but that's why this right here is proof. So if he comes back on here, I have proof. He could always start a new account, which he probably will, and come on. So I'm very strong-willed, but I'm always there to help people. You know what I mean? And I want to be that way. And things like that just make me I don't know. It is what it is, but let's stop talking about that and let's get into our new book, the new romance one. But it's creepy, like the way he lied about it. Um, and I went overboard giving a shit. That's the problem. But yeah, this is my bag. And I like to show support of all my people, my tribe. And I felt like I needed a bag like this size anyway. And I just feel like it just shows really coolness. I don't know. And then I can put this one inside of it because what I do is I bring the tote bag because this kind of goes, you know, all the things. So I'm glad I have it. That spoke to me. When I saw it, I was at the bar with my husband and I was like, I have to get this bag because I have a lot of people from England on my channel and it's pretty cool. So hey guys. Okay, we're gonna start the new book. It's okay. Wild Eyes. What do you know? I've been called Wild Eyes before. By that's kind of weird that I'm reading a book called Wild Eyes, but it better be good. So I'm gonna start out by doing like a little thing where I talk, like I read the back of the book. I'm gonna film that first, like an intro, and then I'll start. Why is my lighting just all over the fucking place? Today, yeah. All right. I need my little, it's a weighted dolphin. I love this thing. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a quick introduction on Wild Eyes. This is the next one in the series for Elsie Silver that we're reading. Wild Love was the first one. So quick introduction. I like to do that before all of them so you can kind of see if you're interested in that book or not. If you were in the last one, I think you should probably read this one with us too. Okay, so it says, a rugged mountain town seemed like the perfect escape from a life in shambles. But on day one, she ran full tilt into the world's hottest single dad, and now all her plans are ruined. As a chart-topping country singer with a recent streak of bad press, it's hard for Skylar Stone to find any peace. But she finds it in Rose Hill with a little boy and a little girl who steal her heart just as thoroughly as their dad, Weston Belmont. The man is a shameless flirt. He oozes confidence and masculinity in a way that's downright distracting. And in bed, he's addictive. Everything with him is wild and impulsive, and Skylar is desperate to regain some control. But no one has supported her like Wes does, and no one has ever made her feel as loved as he does either. So while Skylar's brain says settling down with a small town horse trainer is impossible, her heart says she's right where she belongs. Still, her life as a celebrity haunts her. It has the power to pull her and West apart. She can see in his eyes that he wants her to stay, and she wants that too. But Skylar knows better than anyone that you don't always get what you want. So yeah, I like how like they all have like little things that kind of tell the story. But that's pretty close to the mountain range I have in the back. It's close. But yeah, it's the Rose Hill series is what we're on now. But yeah, I hope you join us for this, you guys. It's going to be amazing. All of them have been, and I keep waiting for a bad one. And they just keep getting better. Her writing is just unmatched. It's incredible. But thank you guys for being a part of it. I hope you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're aware of when I go live, and hype this video. Even these you can hype. It looks like a little shooting star button. Hit that button and join us. Join us for a live. The live readings are just as fun, just to chat below. It's a lot of fun. And I appreciate all of you guys that have been here from the beginning. Your love for me is unmatched. My tribe is the best, and there isn't a day where I don't feel blessed by what I have on here. Like, doing this is like the best thing in the world. But anyway, I will see you for more Wild Eyes. Bye, guys. Okay, got that one. Now we can start. Hi guys, welcome to Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. We are going to begin. I'm super excited to get into this because it's about West. We get to talk about him now. Single dad, you know, all the things. Oh, I like this. So she wrote in the front, for all the ones who have felt crippled by the opinions of others, I hope you learn to love what you're doing so completely that all those critical voices cease to matter. Until then, remember that thriving is winning. Go forth and thrive. I like that. Just keep going. Okay, I'm going to read this. Reader note, this book contains references to childhood psychological abuse and trauma. Substance abuse and death by overdose are mentioned on the page. It is my hope that I've handled these subjects with the care and attention that they deserve. I will have to put that in a little note. Okay, chapter 1, West. The sun is shining, the lake is sparkling, and there's another fucking tourist on the side of the road trying to get a selfie with a bear. Not just any bear either, a grizzly. You have to be kidding me, I mutter as I press gently on the brakes of my pickup truck and shake my head. I don't have a clear shot of the woman, but I see skin-tight jeans, a crop top, and a waterfall of loose bronze waves spilling down her back in shiny ripples. While the bear forges in the ditch behind her, she lifts one hand, gesturing to it wildly as she talks at the phone held up in front of her. I pull over in front of her Tesla, because of course she drives a Tesla, and she has to be a good 30 feet away from it, like she's slowly edged herself closer to the animal. When I finally roll to a stop, I watch in pure, dumbfounded shock for a moment. During the summer months in Rose Hill, you can see the city folks' stupidity, and it never fails to blow my mind. It's like people go from having see a bear on their bucket list to get killed by a bear on their bucket list. I press the button to lower my window because I don't want to startle the animal, and I also don't particularly want to get out of my truck. I enjoy living, and my days of testing those limits are mostly behind me. So using the calmest voice I can muster, I say, "Ma'am," but she continues talking to the camera, clearly recording herself without a care in the world. It was just a casual drive down a scenic back road when, bam, the most beautifulest bear saunters down into this ditch behind me. Ma'am! I lean against my door and wave my arm to catch her eye. Maybe my unwelcome voice in her video will snap her out of it. And it does. She spins on me with furrowed brows, fiery eyes, and a face I'd know anywhere. A face most of the world would know anywhere. Yes, country music superstar Skylar Stone is mean-mugging me for interrupting her video. For a moment, I'm starstruck, at a loss for words. I suspect I know what brings her to town, but I don't bother with small talk at a time like this. I don't want to be known as the guy who stood by while a hungry grizzly devoured a beloved starlet. What? She asks, arms held wide like she's not standing with her back to an unpredictable apex predator. I'm going to have to re-record this for my socials now. That's a goddamn grizzly bear. You need to get back in your car, I hiss, hiking a thumb over my shoulder toward her car. She shakes her head and continues, glaring. You know what I'm fucking sick of? Is it living? I bite out as instinct takes over and I step out of my truck. As much as I'd like to slam the door, I leave it open to avoid making more noise, because that's what it looks like right now. She scuffs. No, but I'm fucking sick of people telling me what to do. Her piercing gaze rakes down my faded black jeans, the ones caught on the ridge of my scuffed charcoal bloodstones, before pursuing back up to my plain white t-shirt. Her eyes hover over the hole near the neckline, and a small wrinkle crops up on her dainty nose, as though she's found proof that I'm not worthy of giving her advice. I approach with caution, craning my neck to glance down the slope where the telltale brown grizzly hump peeks out above the shrubs. I can hear its deep, satisfied grunts as it forages, likely ripping berries off a bush as an appetizer before it comes up and tears the limbs off of our bodies for the main course. I relate, I really do, but this may not be the hill to die on right now. Literally and figuratively, if we survive this, I will drive you to a zoo and film your social media content for you. And I hate social media, but I don't break promises. She follows my gaze and lifts her chin to face me head on. Plush, heart-shaped lips pursed tightly and hazel eyes narrow at me like missiles ready to launch. She hides her phone by crossing her tan arms. Pure sass. She reminds me of my 6-year-old daughter, Emmy, something that's only emphasized when she stomps one foot. The difference is, I'd have picked Emmy up like a football under one arm and gotten the hell out of here a solid 60 seconds ago. It's eating. It doesn't even know I'm here, and I've never seen a bear in person. She whines the last part, like I'm the bad guy ruining all her fun. My jaw drops as I look this woman over. She's got diamond studs the size of ripe blueberries in her ears. They're so big that if she were anyone else, I'd think they were fake. Listen, I get it. There aren't bears in the city. It's an experience. But that, I point at the bear, is not Winnie the Pooh. Her expression is strained as she glances longingly back at the ditch. It's as though she sees my logic, but so badly wishes she didn't. I keep going because it seems like the children's fiction reference really hit home. Eeyore isn't trapped in a well. Piglet isn't off finding him a pot of honey. Just pretend I'm Owl and I'm giving you really wise advice right now. But there are babies. That's bad. She all but coos the word babies, saying it with extra emphasis, like it should make this entire thing endearing, like it makes her irrational behavior more logical somehow. But anyone who knows about bears knows that things just got so much worse. I edge closer to the ditch as though needing to see them with my own eyes to confirm just how bad the situation is. I crane my neck, and sure enough, there they are, 2. Please, I say, trying a less forceful approach while also filling my voice with as much pleading as I can muster. With one arm held out, I fold my fingers over my palm repeatedly, gesturing her forward like I might a skittish horse. As a horse trainer, I've got lots of experience with those. All bluster until they're not. She must pick up an urgent tone in my voice because her shoulders fall and she swallows heavily as her eyes dart back and forth between mine, seeming to weigh whether I'm trustworthy. Finally, I get a nod and a tentative step away from the deep ditch. A heavy, relieved breath rushes from my lungs as she moves toward me. But that relief is short lived because as soon as she moves away, the bear follows her as though attached to an invisible leash. I can't blame it. She's alluring. There's something about her that makes it hard to peel my eyes away. You can see it on screen, hear it on the radio, and it's even more pronounced in person. Okay, doll. Don't doll me. You need to shut up, I blurt out, keeping my voice as even as possible. My gaze moves beyond her to the massive bear emerging from the slope, 4-inch long nails flacking as it takes its first steps onto the asphalt. The sound freezes Skylar in her tracks. Walk toward me slowly. Do not run. Do not look behind you. Stay calm. She blinks hard and fast. I can see she wants to tell me to go fuck myself, but she has some survival instinct underneath all that attitude because she follows my instructions. The bear lets out a loud huff, and Skylar stutter steps, wide eyes latching onto mine for dear life. I nod and gesture with my hand again, as though I can do a single fucking thing for her right now, other than get her close enough to dive through the open door of my truck. She continues walking, but her steps increase ever so slightly in speed. Her breathing turns ragged. I start to edge back toward my truck, hoping she'll follow. Good girl, you're doing so well. Any other time, I'd laugh at myself for talking to this woman like a horse. But in this moment, my skin hums with tension and my muscles coil as though ready to spring into action. She nods, then peeks over her shoulder and makes a small squealing noise as if she's just realized the massive size of the bear following her. But that noise was not the right one to make, because the grizzly notices it and is suddenly more interested than it was. The bear stops and rears up onto its hind legs. The sound it makes now is more of a bark, followed by a sniff and an interested head tilt. A show of curiosity, not aggression. Not yet, anyway. Oh God, oh God, oh God, she whispers, her voice coming up choked and tearful. With one hand outstretched, I summon all the calm within me. Whatever you do, don't... Before I can say the word run, she fucking sprints toward me. And against what would be most people's better judgment, I leap into action without thinking. I head straight toward her, and the bear. The bear that is now pawing at the road like it's ready to charge. It takes a few powerful leaps forward before drawing back. Now, in defensive mode, I do the only thing I can think of. The instant I reach Skylar, my fingers wrap around her bicep, and I curl one arm around the back of her head before tossing us to the ground. My tall body covers her smaller one like a shield. She squirms against me. What are you? I cut her off by clamping a palm over her mouth, propping myself up on my opposite arm, and shaking my head. Stop, please stop. I need you to be quiet and still, and the bear will probably go away. She nods subtly, enough so that I can remove my hand and cage the entire top of her head in my forearms. Her terrified golden eyes search mine again, and I can smell something sweet on her breath as she pants nervously into the air between us. Tangerine and sugar. Can we make it to your truck? I can barely hear her over the sound of my heart pounding in my ears. We're not close enough, and I don't like our odds of outrunning a grizzly. Okay. She licks her lips nervously, and I watch a stray tear leak out of one eye. It rolls down over her temple before trailing toward her ear. I trace the wet path with my gaze before meeting hers and giving her my full attention, conveying an outward sense of calm that doesn't necessarily match the way I'm feeling inside. More tears leak out as we stare at each other. I'm sorry. Her choked sob hits me hard in the chest. I can hear the bear huffing as it draws within mere feet of us. I swear the ground trembles beneath the weight of its steps. Lighter footsteps thump from lower down in the ditch, and I assume those are the cubs. My thumb rubs soft, slow circles over the crown of her head. It's okay. You're okay. We're just going to be quiet together and then everything is going to be okay. I whisper the words to her, but I say them for myself. She blinks in recognition and I blink back. Then I distract myself by counting the swirling hues of her irises, brown, gold, green, and a delicate gray woven between them. Minimum 4 colors. And even colored in a sheen of tears, they glow. I'm not sure I've ever gotten this lost in a perfect stranger's eyes. Tell me it's going to be okay again. The words are a breath weaving into the hush of her long exhale. Even this close, I barely hear them. The tips of our noses brush as my face slants down over hers. My lips move silently against the skin on her cheek as I mouth the words. It's going to be okay. I've done a lot of wild shit in my day. Done a few things that I'm surprised to have survived, if I'm being honest. But in those moments, I'd always been alone. There's something about lying this damn close to another person, knowing she could be the last thing I see, that makes everything around us stand still. Shit, maybe I'm just getting old and sentimental. Then I feel the hot, damp breath of the grizzly as it sniffs the back of my neck. Oh my God. An eerie sense of calm settles over me, even though it shouldn't. I'm calmer than I have any right to be. It's as though my body knows that giving into my own rising anxiety won't help. Because while I may have seen my fair share of bears growing up in Rose Hill, I have yet to feel one breathing down my neck. To be frank, it's an experience I could have done without. But there's no time for me to wallow in my anxiety. I have to remain composed for Skylar. So I keep my eyes locked on hers, willing her to stay still and in the moment with me, even though she's clearly so far out of her element that she's on another planet. Her lips part and her breaths come fast and frantic. She clamps her eyes shut. I can smell the bear, so I'm sure she can too. All sweat and musk and old gym shoes. It's overpowering. It's a combination I'll never forget. The sun beats down on my back, and the heat of the bear's enormous body makes the moment downright stifling. I rest my forehead against hers and try to regulate her breathing with my own. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. Soon, the heat feels more bearable. The heart-pounding clatter of nails aren't as loud. The stench less overpowering. The rustling from the ditch dissipates, and I assume the cubs have followed Mom away too. Skylar squirms a little and peeks up at me from beneath her thick lashes. Did you see the babies? They're so cute. What the fuck? I roll my forehead against hers as I stifle a laugh, wondering how I constantly end up in the orbit of women who are this atrocious at following simple instructions, even when their lives depend on it. Let's stay quiet, is all I respond with. I'm not sure how long we lie on the ground, breathing in and out together. 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Long enough that her knuckles must be cramping from clutching at my shirt. Her entire body is still trembling uncontrollably. So I smooth my hand over her hair to ease her shaking. Logically, I know the bear has moved on, but I still feel like I could glance up and come face to face with it. So I stay in place, stroking this woman's head and trying to get my bearings before I make a move to stand up. To lighten the moment, I blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. I saw the results of a survey recently that said 6% of Americans think they could beat a grizzly bear in hand-to-hand combat. What? The question is breathless and hushed, but the expression on her face is pure disbelief. I know. Can you believe that? She stares at me like she's wondering if I'm for real right now. Hand-to-hand combat? I nod down at her before peeking up over the top of her head. No bear. I push up onto my knees and twist to look back over my shoulder. No bear. I flop back onto my haunches and run my palms over my close-cut hair as I take in a full 360 view of our spot on the back road. No bear. Just bluebird skies and a warm yellow sunshine. It's with the ragged side that I finally glance back down to see I'm straddling Skylar Stone. My mind goes there automatically. My eyes catch on the graceful line of her collarbone, the swell of her breasts pressed high over the neckline of her shirt. I close my eyes and shake my head, but no, she's still there, under me. With one hand, she wipes at her eyes, but makes no move to escape me. She lies flopped on the road, looking beautiful and stunned and completely exhausted. Her teeth strum her bottom lip as though she's thinking hard, and she doesn't let go of my shirt. Her arm is straight and her knuckles are still white as she grips the cotton. Finally, a giddy laugh shakes her shoulders. When they say 6%, though, it's probably more. I sigh and then I laugh with her. Yeah, you gotta rule out children and the elderly. Her pointer finger taps at my thigh. And women. What? She rolls her eyes at me now. Only a man would think he can fight a grizzly bear with his bare hands. Rich coming from the woman who just tried to take her photo with one. It was a video. I push to stand on wobbly legs and reach a hand down to pull her up. With a grin, I say, right, for your socials. That makes it so much better. Her eyes slice to my hand, but all traces of earlier humor have been erased. Tensions are already running high, and now she's annoyed. Don't judge me. You don't even know what I was doing. Okay, what were you doing? Her chin lifts. Creating relatable content. To be decided. I'll have to search up the percentage of Americans who have been charged by a grizzly in their lifetime. She pauses for a beat as though shocked by my offhanded joke. Then she grits out, "You don't know me well enough to mock me." A frustrated growl rumbles in her throat as she claps her palm against mine aggressively. With one firm tug, I haul her up. She's lighter than I expected, though, and I pull too hard, which throws her off balance. Her free hand lands on my chest to steady herself, the tips of her fingers awfully close to that hole in my shirt. She stares for a beat and pulls away abruptly like she's been burned. I may not know her, but I know her face has been splashed all over the headlines lately for freezing up in front of the camera. Today, though, her words seemed to flow just fine. It was all going great until you showed up acting like a fucking Crocodile Dundee crossed with... She waves a hand over me as she struggles to find the right insult. With Superman or something. I lift a hand and scrub it over my chin. It's the strong jawline, isn't it? No, it's the obnoxious hero complex. I snort and cross my arms, regarding her with amusement. I always perceived her as this sweet Southern belle type, all airy laughter and good gollies rather than curse words and cutting one-liners. I wasn't looking close enough because she is none of those things. And she waves a hand over my body. The know-it-all smugness. Now I'm full on grinning. We both know I saved your ass. Just say thank you. She shakes her head as she crouches to pick up her phone. I would have, but now you're demanding it of me, and that makes it feel forced and insincere. And I'm so sick of everyone treating me like I owe them something. She brushes at her jeans, agitation lining every movement, as she tries and fails to get all the gravel and dust off her body while muttering, "Skylar, do this. Skylar, do that. Skylar, smile and wave. Skylar, say thank you." With a tired sigh, she stops and looks up. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm having a bad month. You don't deserve this shit. I put you through enough today. Thank you for being willing to die for me. That's new and unexpected and something I'll have to process with my therapist at a later date. I quirk a brow at her confession. She's still trembling, so I try to draw the conversation out. Give her a second to catch her breath. A bad month? A forced smile touches her lips, but then it falters as she kicks at a stone near her scandal-clad foot. Actually, more like a bad year. I've had those before, I reply, watching her carefully. I can't help but wonder what's got a woman who seems so strong acting like she can't meet my eyes. She redirects the conversation with phony brightness. Right, so anyway, I need to find Wild Rose Records. It's a little boutique recording studio, brand new. Maybe you know the owner, Ford Grant? I took a scenic route and got lost. These roads aren't even marked, and there's no reception. And I thought it would make me feel alive to just hit the open road, you know? I scuff good-naturedly as I turn to walk back toward my truck. When I grip the still open door, I glance over my shoulder at her. She looks beautiful and confused and totally forlorn. And I'm not in the least put off by her outburst. In fact, I like that she came back from that terrifying moment all feisty. Nothing quite like a near death experience to make us feel alive, am I right? I haul myself up into the truck. Follow me and I'll take you to Fort Grant. Skylar walks my way with surprise painted on her face. You know him? I turn the key in the ignition right as she approaches my open window. You could say that. Her brows knit together and she seems nervous as she tucks her hair behind her ears. For the first time today, she looks beaten down. I'm sorry. I'm just overwhelmed by everything. That was fucking terrifying, and I don't know how to thank you. I don't think anyone has ever been willing to lay their life on the line for me. She says it so offhandedly, it catches me off guard. What a damn shame. The thought pops up in my head instantly. What a shame to be an adult and not have felt that kind of loyalty. To be as beloved as Skylar Stone is and not feel it. When she peeks up at me from beneath her thick lashes, I offer her a reassuring wink. You can thank me by not apologizing anymore. Then you can get in your car and follow me. She nods, teeth digging into that distractingly full bottom lip once again. I don't even know your name. Weston Belmont, Rose Hill's very own Super Crocodile Dundee man at your service. I reply with a dramatic salute. She rolls her eyes and a ghost of a smile touches her lips. I tap my hand on the outside of my truck as I roll forward. I'm happy to have saved her life, but I've still got 4 horses to work today, a farm with chores that never seem to end, and 2 little kids who need their dad. I have to get going. No matter how tempting it is to stick around and chat. Wait, don't you want to know my name? She calls as I pull away slowly, giving her time to hop in her Tesla and trail behind. I don't respond because I know who she is. I've been a closet Skylar Stone fan for years. But I don't want to make her uncomfortable, so I don't say that. Plus, there will be plenty of opportunities for conversation. Because if she's heading to Wild Rose Records, we're about to be neighbors. How long is this? And I'm going to stop there because I don't want to start on Skylar's part until it's a really long one too. Until tomorrow, because it'll make me crazy with starting it like that. Okay, so we left off on page 19, chapter 2, Skylar. And you guys, this is going to be amazing. These little dollar bookmarks from Dollar Tree are really great. The magnetic ones. Yeah, so I'm excited about this one. West seems to be that. I already have goosebumps thinking about it. It's good. I love reading this kind of stuff. It's just good. And thank you guys for being here for it. It is, it keeps getting harder and harder to beat the previous one. But now I know better. Now I know this one's going to be just as good. She hasn't faltered yet. Yeah, hold on a minute. Did that just cut me off? How long ago? No, I think it got most of it. Storage is full. Hold on. So... yeah, 26 minutes and 41 seconds. We're good. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Bruce. Already. Bruce, guess who tried to come in the room? He had the audacity. So I unmodded him and I kicked him out. I blocked him. So he can read everything. He can still watch, but there's no way to technically block someone. Levi. Wow. That is I just don't. That's scary. That petrifies me a little bit because if he's going to keep doing that, like, I might have to make a police report. So, yeah. But like I blocked his phone call. When you block someone's phone call, can't they tell that they've been blocked when they try to call? I mean, I thought they could. There's probably creepier people that have been on here but been quiet. Like, so I don't know. Yeah, it happens to. And being a female, that's not. That's. I feel like I'm halfway attractive enough, and like 70% of my audience is men. It's bound to happen. Um, but that is like so in your face, though. You know what I mean? It's just like wow, like to call, like he's got one of those like smoker type voices. You can tell it's him. There was no denying it was him on the phone. Like when he called, I thought it would be Levi, right? Like a different voice. The hairs on my arms stood up, and I shaved my arms. They were there. Um. Hey, Corel, how are you? Serwin. You can't do that though, like you don't want to leave yourself out of the running because it's not gonna do you any good. Freaking peanuts, hey, it has been a minute. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, y'all. But this book's gonna be good. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to write like her. Like she's It often makes you wonder if they live it, you know? But I do plan on reading 50 Shades of Grey on YouTube. I've never seen someone read it live. I haven't come across it. I've been looking for it and I haven't seen anything come up. But I would really enjoy reading 50 Shades of Grey live. I think it'd be spectacular, and to see it from a live reading perspective and not the movie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got comfortable after reading these. I feel like, yeah, I could do it. I just, reading, I like to get right up to the ledge of like what I should and shouldn't do. I've lived my life like that. Like I'm a rebel for a reason. And that part of me is just, I'm adventurous and I like to push the boundaries a little bit. But it's different. It's like if you've ever been to a live like poetry reading or poetry night. I went to one in Colorado Springs. It's kind of weird actually. I was kind of weirded out. I'm like, whoa, this is strange because people write all types of poetry, you know. And we walked in. It was a coffee house, and we're like, whoa, what are these people doing? It was super super small. It was downtown Colorado Springs. Uh, it is strange, and it's like open mic night or something like that. Thank you, Carell. I have a story, and now I have something to add to it after, which is you guys. Like, it's not the first time like I've let my guard down and something like that happened. It wasn't like on social media, but like people have fooled me, you know, because they pry. They're looking for someone like that to do that too. And I'm like the perfect candidate for some people. Um, guess I always will be, you know, because I don't exactly want to harden myself and not be. I don't want to start disassociating myself from people, and I don't want that to happen. And that happens in a lot of careers like doctors, first responders, because they see so much. I don't want to do that. And it's hard sometimes. But it is what it is. But I have you guys on here that are positive, and you know, I feel like it's meaningful what I do on here when I have people like you, and it makes all the bad shit kind of just go away. Um, but what goes around comes around. You know, karma's a bitch. Um, I'm not supposed to think that way as a Christian, but I'm also human. I'm not perfect. Um, that bite in me is always like fool me once, fool me twice, you're fucked. You know. It is. Yeah, you can. But Bruce, you came right in here speaking your mayo shit. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, Bruce. Ah. That's why writing has been like even writing back to people that write me like letters in the mail. I sit there and like contemplate about what I'm gonna write, even though like I'm trying to respond to things they say, like kind of repeat it back so that they know I'm listening and try to be empathetic and intercept like all at the same time. And it's hard to like for me to put on paper because that's not necessarily what I'm feeling, but I can't put it into words. I have a terrible time with it. Um, because I'll be thinking it, but yet when I write it down, it's like not what it doesn't come out the same. You know, it's but I've had some really good letters that are very meaningful that people actually open up, and it's nice to see that again in human life forms, you know. It's not just in books. People are good outside of books too, you know. And it's refreshing. But yeah, I feel like oh yeah, Justin sent me this. I need to open this real quick. It was in my mailbox. And I always know because it's got the Mickey Mouse on it. I'm like, yes, he wrote me. But probably more background things. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to Dollar Tree to get another board. I don't know how I'm going to connect them. I'm going to figure something out with that because I like the boards like that. More songs. Paul Russell, Genuine. Ooh. Lil Boo Thing. I love that song. You're my little boo thing. I don't give a hoot what they do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. Be shooting that shot like a toothache, girl. I know. Tell mom next. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Lissa Shops and Justin are the members of Jam Sesh with these badges. I always love you too much when you're my dancing queen bee. I love this. Oh, good luck charm. Marshmallows. I love it. This, Justin just, I look forward to going to my P.O. box. I will say that. Fun, funny, funner, funny, no, fun, funner, funnest. Lissa Shops, you're always the funnest mom ever to your family, and I always love you. Chief Executive Officer. Noun. Someone who solves problems you didn't know you had in a way that blows your mind. See also head honcho, the big cheese. Lissa Shops and Justin Senegar are the Chief Executive Officers of Fun. Special guests, the subscribers. He is just the coolest. Like, I don't know. Lissa Shop's Family Bible song favorites. That is so awesome. So I gotta add these to one of my songbooks he sent me. He's telling you, like, letters and, like, the fact that he took the time to do this is fucking phenomenal, you know? I just, he is he's something. Yeah, he's cool. I wish he was on here. Oh my God, the boxes. Why does Amazon and Walmart have to use the biggest box possible for like the smallest object? Like, our recycling bin is overloaded because the size of the boxes they send. It could easily be put in a small package. Like, yeah. What is in here? Oh. But yeah, I love these shorts that I got. These are like the cutest. They're like the sailor type. I think that's what they call them, with the pockets like that on the front. But yellow is like my color. Seems to be anyway lately. And they're like a really soft denim. I'm gonna wear these tomorrow. I love these. And then I got them in this color. I just love, they're called mom shorts or something like that, but I love the stripes on them are so neat. Like I said, I like to wear odd styles, and I'll probably wear this. It's a sleep shirt. I'll probably wear this with this tomorrow because it's cute. It's so, I love it. But you guys should get one of these weighted plushies from Target. They are great. It is weird. Like, I put it on my husband. He was laying down on the bed, and I, like, put it on his chest. It is weird that, like, it's comforting. I never thought like a weighted plush. No, there's psychological meaning. Like it helps a lot. Hmm. But yeah, I had a good day today. It was nerve wracking, but it was I actually found that out last night because he called, and I couldn't wait to get back on the live today to like get it off my chest because it's not something like unless you're here on the live all the time that you're gonna understand. The overstimulated one, yeah. I love those. I need to wear my Happy Gilmore one too. I still haven't worn that one. I have a lot of shirts that I love. Like graphic tees are my, like my kind of thing because they're funny. Usually the ones I wear are can be taken in indecent ways. uh, but yeah, it's life is fucking crazy. The more I think about it, I'm like, whoa, what? Like, and to think, I'm 42, and yeah, like, how did I survive? Like the shit I pulled, like, I guess it just makes for a better, more interesting story. Um, and I can tell, like, with my faith, like, when I'm being used as an example, I'm like, okay, I'll go with it. I'll go with it just this time. I'll embarrass myself and go with it because I can tell when it's just my time to show up and show out, I guess you can say. But it's usually at a disadvantage to me. But I don't care. I do what I'm told with certain, when the good Lord tells me to do something, I kind of do it these days. Because I would rather not fight with him anymore. Did enough of that as a youngster. And now it's, yeah, plot twist everywhere, huh? It is definitely social media, though. Like, I know, like, just by listening to some of the ones I watch, they'll have like full on meltdowns, like I do. I'm like, you can only like, and they're the good ones that I like. So they're like down to earth people, and I'm like, so I'm not the only one that has meltdowns. um, I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah, I know. I love The Office. I do like that show a lot. It is. It's crazy. Where's my? I need to get my thumbnail up for my whatchamacallit. I can't believe it's almost July. Like, what? What just happened to June? I feel like we just skipped over June. And then tomorrow is trivia night, you guys. It's like So what top am I wearing tomorrow? The Budweiser looking one, the black one. I probably should wear that black one, or the tequila one with the rips in it. Thank you, Paul. That means a lot. Yeah, it's just it's relatability, you know? It's just having people there that get it. Not everybody has that I get it personality like I do. I will say I'm very relatable, and that's one of my strengths. Um, but that's also one of the things I had to go through life experience to be that way. And I sometimes I'm like, why did I have to go through that? That sucked. That sucked, asshole. Like the whole time it sucked. But I'm well aware how much it's helped me, my experiences. And the older I get, I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna have to experience now? Because it just keeps getting more interesting, you know? The good Lord has a field day with me. He's like, I need to teach that one a lesson. Listen, I'm done learning. Ah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't watch. Okay, so the shows I was watching before were Landman and Tulsa King. So I really like Tulsa King. I don't think it's stupid at all. I think the storyline is actually really great. And I like Sylvester Stallone and his how he incorporated his daughters in the show. It's just a really good vibe. I like that one, and Landman is just it's amazing. It's amazing. It's I have not watched the new Yellowstone though, and I need to. Landman is crazy, isn't it? The whole explosion. Oh my god! Like I knew it was gonna happen. It was just like when, because when you have a show like that, there's gonna be something like that kills a bunch of people, and then the rest of the series is about lawsuits and all the things in between. Like I also watch When Calls the Heart. It's kind of funny. But the lady, the attorney, his head attorney in the show Landman, her husband plays the Mountie in When Calls the Heart, and she was also in the show too. It's a good show. Yellowstone is badass, but the new one, it's almost like, is it gonna be stupid? But Beth, I am like Beth to a T, especially when I get behind a wheel and drive. I'm very like borderline psychotic. Um, Maybe you can go ahead and call me psychotic because yeah, it's pretty hard to hide that, you know. Road rage. Mobland? No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm ready for Friday, guys. I'm like ready to have some drinks and like chill and well, I don't have to get up super early tomorrow cuz JB doesn't have summer school on Fridays. So we all get to sleep. Yeah, right. Like I'll sleep in. My body wakes me up at the same time every day anyway. Yeah, I would probably really like Mobland. Um, I don't like anything with like zombies though. Zombie crap. Like, what is that video game show? It was on Prime. Final like takes place back when the atom bomb and stuff. Landman is good. Billy Bob, or not Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, him. He is amazing, and he plays. I watched that whole series where he plays the lawyer too, the dirty lawyer. He's so good, and he's just good. He's a damn good actor. And also, you guys, if you haven't seen Lie to Me, that show is phenomenal. Same with, well, I like Criminal Minds and stuff too, but Lie to Me is like, it's good. It is really good. Okay. British gangster. I like my British stuff a lot. What is this? Okay, guys, I got to get off the live because I have got to clean up this room a little bit and go make dinner. But I will be back on tomorrow morning, guys. Thank you for being there today and always, and being supportive, because you make it easy. I never thought it would be easy to get on a live, but when I see, well, except when it comes to mayonnaise. But you guys are awesome, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys.